Let us not over concentrate on the fillings of this trendy donut, but also the texture of your bread. So stay tuned and let's bake. Here are my basic ingredients for today's recipe. We need two base wet ingredients for today's recipe. First, get your milk, let it get warm a little bit, something that shouldn't be too warm for your finger. Now pour your sugar inside your milk and then your active yeast. Stir all that together, set it in a warm place to activate, okay, for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Second wet ingredient is your butter. Please, this butter, the melted butter should not be warm butter, okay? And then whisk your egg yolk, pour your egg yolks in your cold melted butter. Go in with your lemon zest, some pinch of salt, and vanilla essence or vanilla bonbon, whatever vanilla you have at home. And then get a whisk, just whisk all that together to achieve this texture. Again, set aside. Our last ingredient is our flour, so get a sieve and pass your flour through. It's either you want to go for mixer, but don't worry if you don't have any mixer, you can as well use your hands to knead your dough. It will come out perfect also. Then pour in your yeast and then your yeast base and your butter base. I will recommend you going for smooth, for wet flour, okay lovelies, because wet flour will give you that perfect texture for your donut. It will give you the least you can go for. It's all-purpose flour, but the smooth flour is, which is the wet flour. Wet flour will give you the perfect soft and fluffy donuts. Now after using my mixer for at least 4 minutes, this is just to incorporate all the ingredients and at least give me some texture. Now you will transfer in a working bowl, sprinkle some amount of flour and show that love you have for donuts. See, like me, I love donuts. And what I love about donuts is the texture. It's not the fillings, but the texture. Of course, the fillings also matters, but the texture is what I am so addicted of. Now do this, slap your dough and then knead, slap. The slapping method is the best, okay? I saw this on YouTube. I don't stop doing it anytime I want to bake, okay? So just knead at least 8 to 10 minutes. So altogether we have been kneading for 13 to 15 minutes. You need time to do this. If you love donut, please take your time and knead your dough. Thank you all so much for always coming back to watch my video. I appreciate you all. If this is your first time on my channel, please don't forget to check out other recipes, and if you love what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell. You will be among the first person to be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you so much for doing that. When you achieve a dough like mine, drizzle some small amount of oil in your bowl, place your dough and cover up with your tea towel. You have two options to do this: to let it rise in a warm place in the oven at 30 degrees C, not more than 30 degrees. If it's too hot, you will kill the yeast. If it's not hot enough, it will not rise. Or you leave it outside if the weather is warm enough. It shouldn't be too warm, like I said. So 1 hour later, our dough has doubled in size. This is what we have. Just want to let out the hair, then place it back on your working board. Just work on it at least maybe 1 minute just to release all the hair. Then you can now portion your donuts. So I am using my scale to portion this. Behind the camera, if I am baking, I don't use scale. I want to have at least 12 donuts from this measurement. Okay, 500 gram, I want to have 12 donuts or 13 donuts. But because I want to have that perfect one for my fans, for my lovely ones, I want to show how beautiful it is. I'll use my scale. I should have 75 gram each donut. Okay, I used to make mini ones, which is 40 grams. Those ones are so cute. Also, the mini donuts, I love them. My daughter loved the mini ones also more. Okay, so but this one, let's do it. So 75 gram for each donut. Please pay attention to this step. It is very important. This is what will give you a nice shaped donut. Okay, so you want to grab your each of it and then press down the board. We're going to repeat this. Okay, so when you achieve one of it, just get your a capable train or any form you have, spread out kitchen towel and some flour to avoid it from sticking, and placed your donut. Or you can as well use the paper foam. So let's do this once again or twice again. So grab your donuts, your portioned one, press it to the board, just press it down with your tips. The important thing is making sure it is covered and you have that flat or backed downside of donut. Okay, so use your tip fingers, just as you see on the screen, to make sure it is sealed up. Then you want to place on the board again and polish your dough. Okay, polish your donut because you want to have a very nice smooth surface, and the other side, the downside, also has to be well closed. Then you can as well use the paper method. Sprinkle some amount of flour on your paper, just as a baking paper, some amount of flour, and place your donut. Just place everything in a tray on whatever you feel, but I love the method of using kitchen towel, sprinkle some flour. It just don't stick and gives me no time to cut paper if you don't have that time to cut paper. So we are doing this again. Press your dough or your donut, press it down the board, use your tips, press, and the more you are pressing it, the better surface you have for donut. Then seal the tape just as you see me do. You can as well do this in your pans. Okay, just press it down the same way and seal the top of your donut. This will prevent it from getting open while you fry your donut. After which you achieve all your dough formed, you want to press it down a little bit. This is to balance the volume inside and also give you well-shaped donut. If you are done, cover with a tea towel, let it rest in the warm place to double in size again for 20 minutes. My first filling for today is apricot jam. Stir the apricot jam very well to make it real smooth. Pour in a dressing bag or a plastic pressable bottle like this and set aside. Second one is my Milky white chocolate. Make your water cook and place small or bowl inside your pot, inside your cooking water pot, and cut in your chocolate inside. Get it melted. If you feel like the consistency it's not thick enough, just place on the fridge bag and let it stay until you achieve the consistency you want. Now while the dough is still resting, go in, get a suitable pot, pour in your oil and let it heat up. 20 minutes later, our dough has doubled in size. It is looking super good. Look at that, lovely. It looks so nice. The most important thing is have the perfect, the suitable warm place to keep your dough to make it rise. Okay, the temperature you want to have for your oil is 165 to 170 degree hot. If not, just drop small amount of dough. If it bubbles and pump up, your oil is ready. Then turn back your heat. It has to be on the lowest heat. Drop your donuts starting from the plain surface first, then cover off. I say my recipe requires you cover off. This is to seal the heat inside your donut and let it cook all through. And then 3 minutes later, open it up, turn to the other, flip to the other side, and cook for and fry for 3 minutes again. 2.5 minutes. So after then, you want to dip it down, just press your donut. This is to get the white part in contact with heat also, okay, to give it that shape that you need for your donut. So after 3 minutes altogether, 5.5 minutes or 6 minutes, your donut is ready both sides. Then take it out. We call this krapfen in my country. Krapfen, Berliner Krapfen, or the fashion Krapfen is usually made in February, which is the carnival season. It's a symbol of carnival in February in my country. It is super delicious. Now, when I started with the second batch again, I was dragging the first batch, and this second batch almost got too brown, but it is perfect. There was nothing different about it, okay, just the look, okay. So when you are done, covering it up is just when you introduce first. When you flip to the other side, you don't need to cover up again. And also check your time. When the clock tick tack, it shouldn't be too much, okay. And this is what we have. It looks super good. When I took this donut to work, everybody said you did not bake this at home. It looks like looks like industrial baked. It's not home baked, okay. And that's it. It was super good. Now you want to get a pointed knife or whatever that is capable to make a hole in the middle in that white part and go in with your fillings, okay. Go hard enough filling as you can take. You can go for the condensed milk mixed with some powder milk, and then or some chocolate or chocolate fillings or custard fillings, you name it. There's a whole lot of fillings. So you can go in now at this point with some powdered sugar or just coat in a powder milk. The good thing is this donut does not have expiring date, because it will never last 2 days in your house. It's so good. So this is what I mean. Look at that. Let's open it up and see what it is. Look at this. The taste of this donut is beyond words. I don't see one reason why you will not get yours this perfect. If you follow this recipe step by step, you will get it. Now let's check out the white chocolate part. I didn't have too much inside for one reason, but the taste is just too much. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and leave your opinion in the comment section. See you all in my next one. Bye for now.